What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, and let's talk about it. Now, you have a situation here where you're looking at Kanye West, and I'm like, this took a little longer than I thought. I thought this thing would have been covered, like they would have been had this situation, knocked out, and they didn't, which is shocking to me. Because how long ago was that rant? Wasn't that like a year ago? Because I think we talked about this, how he could still get paid by the insurance company even if they canceled the tour because of his medical condition. Now he's insured by the Lords of London. Now they didn't even want to pay Michael Jackson, because you got to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars in premiums. They're not known for paying out; they're known for taking, and they are strenuous with getting approved, and they put you through a battery of tests before you approve for the Lords of London. Now, if you're insured by them, that is like dead ironclad. You're covered. But look what happened with Michael Jackson. Conrad Murray was charged with manslaughter. They hired him to be the physician. He was charged with manslaughter in the Michael Jackson case. Michael Jackson was the most famous person on the planet. And he dies. The family sues the Lords of London and they win in court. Are you kidding me? That just shows you how powerful the Lords of London are. Now, Kanye West is suing them for like $10 million because they have not provided any reasoning or any paperwork or nothing of saying we're trying to pay them. From the moment this thing went down, they went into protection mode. We all remember Kanye having the breakdown and stalling, the tour, and then they canceled. The insurance company or whatever canceled the tour. And Kanye just had to file a $10 million lawsuit against him because he couldn't get the money that was owed to him by the insurers. And his wife had suffered a robbery in another country. So this kind of led to his mental breakdown he had a few weeks later, in Kanye's words. Now, Kanye's lawyer is saying, like, they're using marijuana charges against him to try to any way to default him. Well, they're a business. So why would that be a shock to Kanye West? I have no idea. And what he's saying is like basically they're just trying to use marijuana against me, saying it could deny me the claim, saying it's unusually to be entitled to. And he's like, nor have they provided anything approaching a coherent explanation as to why they have not paid or any indication if they will ever pay or even make a coverage decision, implying that Kanye's use of marijuana may provide them with a basis to deny the claim and retain the hundreds of thousands of dollars in insurance premiums paid by very good. Wow. See, the stalling they're doing, it's like embodying a modus operandi of insurers of never-ending post-claims underwritings where the insurers hunt for some contrived excuse not to pay. Now, they did talk about the erratic behavior from the tour that he had during the stops of the St. Pablo's tour, that he had, when they obtained the sworn testimony from the primary physician that he had, and it's indicated, and then he did indeed had a mental breakdown, which rendered him unable to perform. But apparently, that's not enough for the insurers, whom Kanye's lawsuit claims continued to search for excuses not to pay him. Almost immediately after the claim was submitted, the defendant selected legal counsel to oversee the adjustment of the claim, instead of the more normal approach of retaining a non-lawyer insurance adjuster. And this claims that the Lords of London They went and examined 11 of Kanye's members and his entourage under oath, despite already having testimony from his primary physician. Immediately turning to legal counsel, made it clear that their goal was to hurt or come up with any excuse, no matter how crazy it sounds, to deny coverage, all to try to maneuver themselves in a position to try to negotiate a discount on the lost payment. That's all they want. And it's a business. I don't, all the stuff the Lords of London are doing is they're protecting their side. They're doing as much as they can to keep money in because they believe Kanye West is really scamming them at this point. So they saying they informed and believe that the planning of the confidential information with new outlets was part of a parcel of the defendant's effort to impair the plaintiff's right to the indemnity payments due under the insurance policies, alluding to the non-disclosure agreement between Kanye and the Lords of London. With all of this in mind, Kanye lawsuit alludes that the insurer's action constituted a breach of contract and a breach of good faith and fair dealing. Kanye lawyer Howard King agrees. Performing artists who pay handsomely to insurance company should take note. Lloyd's company enjoy collecting those premiums. They don't enjoy paying claims, no matter how legitimate. So it's a business. I mean, you got to understand this. When you got a claim from the insurance company, they're not eager to pay you. They don't make money paying you. They make money with you paying them. So if they think it's fraudulent or whatever, they gonna go through every obstacle they can to make sure they're gonna keep their money or find any loophole to where they can say, well, we are not gonna pay for this. We'll come to a settlement price. That's what a good insurance company does. This is why they're one of the best in the world, and people run to them for insurance. Cause you're insured up the wazoo if everything is legit. But for mental breakdowns and all this stuff, yeah, they gonna put you through the ringer. I mean, Kanye gotta realize at the end of the day, he's black, and that's always gonna come with a stipulation. No matter how many or how successful. Now, if this was Bono, and Bono said, "I'm having mental breakdowns and problems," you think they would have made Bono go through this, or Bono would have got his money? Bono would have had to get his thousand excuses. But you're black. And that comes with the territory. You already should be prepared for this. And this is what is like shocking to me is that it's strange. Like people become celebrities and they act like it means something. Like that's supposed to hold me to a different accord or the same accord as you do this other guy here. And society has told you, this world has told you, there have been richer people than you that they have gave the N-word treatment to their entire lives. You have seen this treatment happening to the president of the United States of America. Because of the color of his skin, he was treated less than any president that I've ever known to be talked about in a very demeaning way about his wife, about his children, everything, even questioning his sexuality. When has that happened to a president? They have done everything to demean, no matter what position you're in. You could be in entertainment, you can be everywhere in the world, they will find a way to demean. Now, moving forward, Kanye West should understand this. Do what you got to do to get your money. Don't even cry about it. not even worth talking about. You know what you need to do, so do it. It's your boy Carcino. I'm out. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the notification button.